In this demo, I'm going to take a look at the space type and the associated square footage. So if we look on the dashboard down here in the left-hand corner, you can see some of the static data for the project that has been uploaded along with the floor plans. So here we have a list of each of the different space types in this project, as well as the counts for each of the types of spaces and the total square footage by each space type. So we have 467 assigned desks, which is roughly 30,000 square feet, 83 assigned offices, roughly 5,300. And perhaps I find this number a little suspect. I know that the assigned offices in this project are each 100 square feet, so I would have expected this number to be around 8,300. So if I want to check on these spaces, I can come here to the Plans tab and quickly go over here to the floor plans, and I'm going to do a search by assigned office. Okay, so I can see here on the plan my different assigned offices, and this is showing up as 64 square feet. Let's see here as well, also 64 square feet. So note that perhaps there was a problem with the data entry here. So if I would like to update that, I'm going to come to Spaces. And I'm going to go over here to Unique Values, which looks at the data for each of these types of spaces. And I'm going to find Room Type and Assigned Office. And I'm going to go ahead and update the square footage here. So each of these assigned offices should instead be 100 square feet. Do values, okay. And now I'm going to come back here to the dashboard. And now I can see that the data here has been updated. So we have 83 assigned offices at 100 square feet, 8,300. Now let's say I want to start to do some calculations here. Let's say I'd like to take a look at some of the ratios between the assigned workspaces and some of the support spaces such as the meeting rooms, lounges, focus rooms, just to get an idea of what type of spaces we are dealing with on this project. So I have 467 and 83. So I have a total of 550 assigned workspaces for this project. And let's say I want to take a look at focus. So 550 divided by 4. So I have a ratio of approximately 137, 138 workspaces to one focus room, which is relatively low. But perhaps I have some higher ratios with some of these other spaces, such as lounge. You can take a look at 237 lounges. So approximately 1 in 15, one lounge space for every 15 workspaces, which is pretty good. Meeting rooms are approximately the same, 39, 1 in 14, which is relatively high. Maybe I want to take a look at these open spaces. Perhaps I have a question as to how these open spaces are working for this, this organization. So I have, let's see, 11 and 18, 29, 1 and 19. So with this tab, I can very quickly start to work with the overall square footages that we have in the project, as well as start to get an idea of some of the ratios for the different space types, and begin to familiarize myself with this floor plan between the summary tab here and then working with the plans tab. I know we had a very good ratio with the lounge spaces, so maybe I'd like to now, let's say I'm not familiar already with this site. So now I can come here and start to see where those 37 lounge spaces are located. So on this floor plate here, I can see that most of them have been gathered here in the middle, this kind of open lounge, open working space perhaps. You can check out, let's look at the fourth floor as well. And kind of a similar layout. So this is a way for me to come and get familiar with the project very quickly and easily, working between the Summary tab and the Plans tab.